Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to be doing a quick installation slash review on something that I actually never thought I needed to replace. And I'm talking about the LasFit Switchback LED bulbs. I've had this on the 4Runner basically the very first week I purchased this vehicle. So for almost 3 years I've had these lights in the 4Runner and I've loved them. They've survived 2 headsets. I went from the OEM to the AlphaRex, and I've just been using the same bulbs since then, and they've performed really, really well. However, when LasFit introduced their new T3 set, I was really interested and I wanted to give them a shot. So I reached out to LasFit and asked them if I could get a pair and do some testing and do a quick installation video, and they said yes. And so I'm interested to see how these perform. I'm going to show you some physical differences. There are some physical differences between the bulbs, and I'm going to show you what they are and kind of explain the science or the engineering behind why they made those changes, and hopefully it's going to deliver a better overall product for us 4Runner owners. All right, so this is the original LED switchback bulb from LasFit. As you can see, there's 6 amber diodes and 2 white LEDs. So that's how the switchback works. As you can see, there's also a metal housing up top here to help dissipate the heat. And you know, these have performed really, really well. I've only ever had one issue with them. Last summer here in Minnesota, the temperature got up to almost 102 degrees or so. And that's the only time I've ever had hyper flashing occur. Essentially when the temperature has become so high and the heat caused the bulb to hyperflash. Now compare that to the new one. This is the new T3 version. You'll see that instead of 6 amber diodes, you have 4 amber diodes. So one of the improvements that LasFit is touting is that this is going to have the same intensity but a softer amber flash. If you own the original LasFit switchback lights, you know how bright these are, especially in the amber. It can almost be blinding for oncoming traffic. However, LasFit has addressed that with this new one. They tout the same intensity, but a softer amber. How they got that to work, I don't know, but I'm gonna have to test that out for myself. And you'll also see that on top here, they have a ceramic top instead of a metal top. They also claim that this is going to help manage heat better with the ceramic top. And the biggest change is that they have changed the inside canvas engine in each of these lights. That's going to make them work with more vehicles, as well as limit the hyperflashing issue that many of vehicle owners have with these LED bulbs. And so the canvas inside has been upgraded so that hyperflashing is no longer an issue. So guys, you'll see that's the physical difference. And in terms of dimensions, they are the same, about the same. No real differences besides the number of diodes inside that they've changed. So this part of the installation is going to be a little bit different from me to you because I have the AlphaRex Pros headlights. The turn signal is actually accessible from underneath. So for those of you who have the OEM headlights, you won't have to deal with this. Just because I'm running the AlphaRex headlights, I have to reach the turn signal from the bottom. So this part may or may not be different for you. So just be aware of that, that if you're using the OEM headlights, the turn signal is accessible from up top. You don't have to go through this process that I'm going through. But for those of you guys who have AlphaRex headlights, you will have to go through this, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and get these installed. As you can see, the intensity of the amber lights are almost exactly the same. However, you'll notice that on the bottom, the new lights are a little bit more diffused compared to the old ones. So one thing you'll notice is that the white LED on the new version is much brighter than the old one. This is actually shocking since they lowered the amount of white LEDs they put in there. As you can see, the switchback function works exactly the same as the old one. The white is just brighter.